With today's technology and expedited by the state of affairs in recent years, the 9-to-5 office workweek is becoming far less relevant. This means that it's now more important to create a comfortable, healthy and productive home office desk setup so that you can do your best work and have fun doing it. With that said, we set up an ideal home office desk setup to improve our working conditions, inspire great work and productivity, whilst keeping an eye on our health and well-being. But before we get into this, my name is Daniel, and on Rushfaster we bring you guides and walkthroughs on better gear and better desk setups just like this one. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and do remember to watch until the end, where we'll be giving away some great Rushfaster gear to one lucky subscriber. More details at the end of the video. But for now, on to the desk setup. The home office space we're in today is a bright and modern home office in Sydney, Australia. To go with the clean lines of the house, I've gone with a more premium and design-focused setup. I spend a reasonable amount of time at my desk, so I like to invest in quality products that will last a long time and provide a better experience in daily use. I like my work desk to be free from distractions and to always be very clean. I find this sets me up for more effective work. Apart from aesthetics and quality, I've focused on ergonomics, health and well-being. Let's jump in and check out what makes up this home office space. Of course, two of the most important items for any desk setup are the desk and the chair. There are a lot of options on the market these days, but I've gone with what I know and have opted for Herman MiiR. Herman MiiR has been around for over 100 years, and I've always known them for design, quality and innovation. For the desk, I've selected the Atlas single freestanding desk. Being Herman MiiR, you can be assured of great design and a high quality build. The Atlas is an electric-powered, height-adjustable desk system, which is important when we're considering ergonomics and our health. Changing the desk height is effortless with touch-sensitive buttons, and there are multiple memory settings as well as up and down arrows to make slight adjustments. The table rises and lowers with minimal noise, and you can feel the quality of the internal mechanisms and finishes. The first thing you'll notice is the design of the desk. This doesn't look like every other desk on the market. The desk's softly curved edges feel more organic, and the almost all-white colour palette is fresh and opens up the room. The cast feet create a beautiful silhouette and play a key role in defining the desk's unique look. One thing to note is that as sit and stand desks inhabit two spaces, what might be hidden when you're sitting down, cables and the underside of the desk for example, become instantly visible as soon as you raise the desk up. Atlas overcomes this problem with the development of the leg block at the top of each leg, which simultaneously houses the riser mechanism whilst providing support for the desk top. Overall, the table is sturdy, and the 12-year warranty means Herman MiiR stand by their products and craftsmanship. I'm going to be doing many years of desk work, and I want that time to be enjoyable. What that means for me is surrounding myself with quality products, or what we call at Rushfaster, better gear. The Atlas certainly meets my criteria. It's a beautiful desk. Now onto the chair. With 70 plus years researching, designing and innovating in the chair category, and having used Herman MiiR chairs before, I naturally opted for another Herman MiiR chair. This time I chose their Cosm chair due to its light design and minimal space requirements. The Cosm chair comes in 3 sizes of back support, low, medium and high, and 6 colours, and it also has a 12-year warranty. This is the low back Cosm in the Nightfall colour. The design of this chair lives up to the mantra of as little design as possible. It has all the elements you need and nothing you don't. The frame shares the organic curves of the desk and of course the user. The suspension material creates a light and breathable connection with the user that flexes to support each body type. Cosm's auto-harmonic tilt and flexible frame work together to give you the feeling of well-supported weightlessness. The auto tilt instantly provides balance support depending on your body and doesn't require adjustment. The suspension material conforms to the user's body and supports the spine. And the flexible frame is thin but strong and feels nearly non-existent whilst it flexes and supports the structure of the chair and the body. If there's one place to make a solid investment, it's the chair. A high quality chair will feel better, outperform and last way longer. After working from home, I realised the importance my chair would play in maintaining posture and preventing aches and pains. Bad posture still counts when you work from home, and many people don't realise how you sit today will shape your body forever. An interesting fact is that Cosm is the only chair known to reduce cognitive load, giving you more mental capacity for your creativity and your work. Moving on, one brand the Rushfaster team has had our eye on for some time now is Artifox. Artifox make beautiful desk accessories and they perfectly complement the look I'm going for. The standout piece in this setup is, of course, the riser, which adds ergonomic height to the setup and creates extra space for on-desk organization. The Artifox is one of the nicest and most sturdy monitor risers I've seen on the market. It has space for 2 stacks of A4 paper in the middle and a place to hide away your keyboard when you need more desk space. Under the riser and to the left, I've placed the valet tray from the same brand, which stores some external hard drives and some other bits and pieces. I'm using the Artifox small stand to hold my journal to ensure I remember to write in it every day. Also from Artifox, we have some paper trays and magazine holders for further organization of any papers. I use the paper trays as in and out trays and put some current projects in the magazine holder. These are just short of A4, but aside from that, they do look great. A very unique addition to this desk setup is the Zenlet rack. I've been a big fan of this brand since their successful Kickstarter campaign. The rack gives you further space for notes and pens, as well as a place to hang your keys and other things. It also has cable holders to ensure cables are on hand and don't fall behind the desk. To protect the desk, I've opted for the Orbitkey Desk Mat, which I would have to say is a category leader. Like the Zenlet, it also features magnetic cable holders to ensure your cables don't fall behind the desk, and has space for current notes and to-do lists under the mat, ensuring you always keep your desk clean. To organize my stationery and other tech, I've also gone with the Orbitkey Nest. The Nest allows me to take these items with me if I visit a co-working space or another office. On top of that, literally, is an inbuilt charger for my phone and also my AirPods. Remember, there are links in the description if you'd like to find out more information. For my computer, I've had a 27-inch iMac for a few years now, but also need a laptop, so I'm pleased to welcome the newly released 14-inch M1 MacBook Pro to my desk. I need a laptop for when I travel and work remotely, and having used the M1 13-inch MacBook Pro, I know these things scream and the battery life is insane. On the desk, however, I generally use the MacBook Pro for chatting and supplementary work. This new 14-inch MacBook Pro is my favorite laptop yet. I was a big fan of the G4 Titanium back in the day and more recently the 12-inch MacBook, but I feel we have a new winner. The standouts here are the beautiful keyboard. This keyboard is beautiful to type on. The screen is stunning, and the thing that really surprised me the most was the sound. I literally thought that I was streaming music on my Sonos system, but realized it was coming out of my laptop. Definitely check this out if you're on the market for a new laptop. On the MacBook Pro, I have our own Rushfaster laptop sleeve for MacBook Pro. These have been designed specifically to provide lightweight and slim protection for the new 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros. If you'd like one of these sleeves, there's a link in the description down below. The laptop stand I'm using is a Colebrook Bosson Saunders Oripura. This stand raises the screen to an optimal height that helps maintain an ergonomic posture and easily folds away into a smaller than A4 thin stack to easily fit in my backpack so they can use the laptop at a co-working space. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and when it does reach the end of its life, its 2 component materials are 100% recyclable. On the side of the MacBook, I've got the Maco Apple Watch charger, which really comes in handy to charge my watch on the go. Whilst I initially would have preferred an external monitor attached to my MacBook Pro, I've found that it's very hard to beat Apple displays, and when you start looking into high-res monitors, you get so close to the price of an iMac that you may as well just have a second computer. This gives you a beautifully designed high-res monitor and the benefits of another computer. I'm using the standard Apple keyboard, but I did change out the mouse for the new Logitech MX Master 3 mouse for Mac. This mouse is ideal for editing videos and quickly navigating around. Since making the switch, I think a fully featured mouse is always going to be an essential item for me moving forwards. After setting up the mouse, I was surprised to find that it's able to switch easily between devices by just sliding your mouse towards the second device. This was an amazing and unexpected feature. Alongside the mouse, I'm using the Deltahub Carpio 2.0, which helps reduce the risk of health issues that come with mouse use. I also have the Apple trackpad for gestures that come in handy, and also to adjust the movements and positions of my hands and wrists to help avoid any other health issues. For sound, I've gone with the ProSonus Eris E3.5s. These are compact little speakers that really sound crystal clear and have more than enough power and volume for a desk setup like this. When I need to be quiet but still want to listen to music, I've opted for Sony Headphones. These aren't the latest model, but I do love the look and feel, and of course the sound and noise cancelling are great. For ultimate productivity and health reasons, drinking plenty of fresh water during the day is critical. To support this and remind me, I've gone with a MiiR Waterbottle. I've selected a wide mouth design to reduce the friction of filling up the bottle, as I can easily pour water into this bottle versus a bottle with a smaller opening. It may seem like a small thing, but never underestimate how much a small bit of friction gets in the way of what you're trying to achieve. By filling this up at the beginning of the day and having it on hand, I remember to drink water and I know exactly how much water I've drunk. I need to refill after lunch and then again at the end of the working day, and this means that I've had 3 full bottles worth. This makes it easy to manage this daily task. For tea and coffee, I bought a Hasami porcelain mug. These are beautiful mugs that are a joy to drink from. As for my smaller accessories, pens, pencils, etc., they're mainly stored in my Nest, but also on the Artifox small stand in a pencil cup from Muji. I like to keep a notebook on the desk as well as a to-do list. I found that when ideas come up, it's usually better to write them down rather than navigate on-screen elements. This gets the idea out of your head quickly in order to stay in flow with your current task and avoids getting you sidetracked. For lighting, I've chosen a Colebrook Bosson Saunders Lolly light. Not only does this task light look amazing, it has a few handy USB ports on the front, including USB-C. When working late at night, the Lolly light provides enough light to create a nice environment and reduce eye strain. On the environment side, the light will turn off after 4 hours of inactivity, and it has been designed with an element that enhances its longevity by conducting heat away from the LEDs. Another little bonus is that the light has been designed so that its plastic, aluminium and zinc components can be recycled with ease. Also, to avoid eye strain, I've installed some backlighting. For this, I've gone with some relatively inexpensive light fittings from Kmart that sit on the floor with LIFX smart bulbs installed. I've also added a smart LED light strip along the back of the table. This lighting helps elevate the space and makes it more bright and inspiring for great work output. I've also installed an air purifier from TruSens. Along with drinking plenty of fresh water, we need plenty of fresh air, and this purifier removes the stuff we shouldn't be breathing in. During bushfire season in Australia, the air can sometimes be affected by smoke, and this helps improve air quality and helps support making this setup a health and well-being focused environment. When it comes to cable management, firstly, I avoided as many cables and as much complexity as possible when making this setup. With the cables I couldn't avoid, and to keep things looking neat, I cable tied nearby cables into cable clusters and fed them into the cable tray that comes with the Atlas desk. This ensures the cables are neat and tidy and is critical for a nice looking desk. When I set out on this desk setup, I wanted to focus on simplicity, design, health and well-being. This workstation is calm and considered and is a place that I'd comfortably spend a full day working at. I'm very happy with this desk setup. And now, as promised, we're giving away some Rushfaster gear to a few lucky subscribers. So if you'd like to enter, please like the video, subscribe to the Rushfaster channel on YouTube, and comment in the comment section down below which piece of gear was your favorite in this video. Guys, remember to use the emoji when you're doing your comment. And if you own one of the new 14-inch or 16-inch MacBook Pros, then please let us know in your comment which MacBook you have, because we're giving away some Rushfaster laptop sleeves which are designed specifically for these MacBook Pro models. Details on when we're joining the competition are in the description below, and guys, good luck. And if you're interested in checking out any of the gear that we've featured in this video, there are links in the description below. Guys, clicking on those links really does help the channel, so we appreciate your support in advance. Also, if you'd like, please comment down below. What did you like about this desk setup? What didn't you like about this desk setup? We got more desk setups coming for you, so your feedback is, as always, invaluable. We read the comments, we reply to the comments, and guys, we just like to hear from you. But for now, this has been another Rushfaster home office desk setup video. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.